What's going on, Onyate? This is Mr. Sprague coming to you from the OHS Math Department, bringing to you the very first ever homeroom lesson for Algebra 1 for mathematics. Now, I know what you're looking at and you're saying, Mr. Sprague, this is only one set of problems. It's not enough. I've got a fever for more mathematics, and the only remedy is more mathematics. Well, if you're not, my friends, we've got more mathematics coming to you in homeroom every single week, so make sure you show up to homeroom to get that math content provided to you by the OHS math teachers. So for today, we're looking at some expressions and we're simplifying them. And now our task is to respond if it's correct or if it's incorrect. If it's incorrect, our task is going to be to correct it in a different fashion. So number one says 4y minus 5y is equal to negative y. That is indeed true. So I'm going to write C for correct. Number two is 3x plus 2x goes to 5x squared. That is incorrect. When we're combining like terms, for example, 3x and 2x, those are like terms. We add the coefficients. Coefficients are 3 and 2. They do give us 5. However, the variables in them stay exactly the same. So a corrected version of this would actually be simply 5x. Number 3 follows the exact same logic. This is an incorrect statement. This should actually give me 6n to the second power, because again, the two coefficients add together to give me 6. However, the n squareds do not change. Number 4 is incorrect. X times y is indeed xy over here. However, we multiply the coefficients. This corrected statement should be xy with a 6 in front of it, because 2 times 3 is 6. Number 5 is also slightly incorrect. We've got a lot of incorrect statements here, but that's good because that means we are correcting some things here. So it might help, and I know it helps me, to think about this as a negative 1. Now I'm going to distribute, I'm going to apply the distributive property to multiply this through. This gives me 2a minus 1a plus 1b, because negative 1 times negative b is a positive 1b. And now we're combining by terms. 2a minus 1a is indeed a, and then plus 1b. So this is correct, this is not correct. A corrected statement should have read as a plus b. Number 6 is also incorrect. If we have a fraction like this, it helps sometimes to rewrite this as separate fractions, as n over n plus 5 over n. So if we're looking at that, that looks like, I think a little bit easier. Wait a second, n over n right here, well, n divided by n, that's just 1. So I'm going to correct this. This is not just 5. A correct response would be 1 plus 5 over n. These two terms cannot cancel out or divide out. We usually leave that as 5 over n. Number 7 is a correct statement. We're going to follow the same logic as we did for number 5. We're going to put a 1 in front of here. We're going to distribute that. This is going to leave me with 4 minus 1n. And then minus 1 times 7 is minus 7. And then we're combining like terms. 4 and negative 7, these two terms right here, give us negative 3. Negative 1n is the same thing as negative 3 minus n. Number 8 is slightly incorrect. It did some really good stuff here, but not quite. I'm going to put a 1 in front of there. So if there's no coefficient, we can always put an invisible 1, or put a 1 there because there is an implied or invisible 1. So now we're dividing these. 2 divided by 1 is indeed 2. However, x to the 6th over x to the 3rd, when we're dividing, we actually subtract exponents. So a corrected version of this should have been 2x to the 3rd power. Number 9 is a correct statement. So we could think about this as saying 2xy, and to the 2nd power means I multiply it by itself. So 2xy times 2xy. Well, 2 times 2 is 4. X times x is x squared. Y times y is y squared. No simplifications can be done. So hopefully after we've seen all this, we can identify that number 10 is incorrect. So we have 2a and 3a. Those are the only a terms. So when I combine those, since we're adding them, we just add the coefficients. That should actually give me 5, but single a, no a squared. 3b and 4b are these two terms. Actually, I'm going to do those in different colors here. 3b and 4b should give me 7b, and that is it, my friends. So we are completely done with this. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope we learned a little bit, and we will see you next week. Good luck.